Hey, I'm Tony, part of AWC Productions, and this is the review of the Canon 60D. The Canon 60D, it's the successor to Canon's 50D, which I previously had, so I'm gonna do kind of a comparison. So the features here, the main one I guess you could say is this swivelly screen. The ergonomics of this camera is actually a lot better. There's a lot of deep ridges around that can really fit your fingers really well on the front and the back, and the material, the rubber, is a lot more grippy than on the 50D, but I feel like the 50D was much more rugged and just felt like a nice solid camera in my hands. So basically what I'm really sad about is that they got rid of the joystick, the second joystick up there, which I really loved on the 50D, and I really miss it on the 60D. But I guess that's alright. The scroll wheel is really nice. It's different, but it's nice and solid, feels good. The only thing that bothers me really is when you're reviewing your camera or your pictures on your camera and you want to delete photos, it's on the left hand side. It's just kind of annoying having to switch back and forth because I really like being able to have all my controls on the right hand side. So another new feature on this camera is the scrolling wheel lock. I don't really like it because never once have I ever hit this hard enough to actually switch the modes. And also what's really annoying is I'm in manual mode right now, so if I want to switch to movie mode, you have to scroll all the way to the other side. And another thing I miss is having a white balance button up here. So the Canon 60D, the focusing system is pretty much the same as the 50D. There's 9 autofocus points. I don't really use any of the outer ones because I usually use center focus point. I focus and then recompose. That seems to work best for me because I mostly do portraiture and whatnot, so I don't really need fast tracking and whatnot. But if you are shooting sports, I would probably advise just getting the 70. So far testing it on this lens, it's the Sigma 30mm 1.4. So far I've done a little bit of tracking with subjects and it does an okay job, but it's not the best. The camera has about 5 frames per second. Right now I have a Transcend 16GB card in here, class 10. So you can reach about maybe 19 photos on RAW, full resolution before the buffer fills up. It's not too bad, but it's not the best either. I'm sure it might be better if I had one of those SanDisk Extreme Pros or whatever those crazy cards are nowadays. As well as noise performance, I'm really comfortable shooting up to ISO 1600, but other than that, if you're pushing it any further, you're really going to have to do some noise reduction in post if you want a decent image. But in terms of video on the Canon 60D is actually quite good. You have manual controls over your audio. So one thing I wish was that you could actually see it on your screen while you're recording.